Sean, you've worked your way to the title of Head of School for Finance and Accounting. What has been your journey to here?
So I qualified as a chartered accountant, and when I finished as a CA, I worked in financial management for a couple of years. And from being a lecturer, I worked my way up into management and eventually became the Head of School of Finance and Accounting. So what made you decide to study an IIE qualification through Varsity College?
We had a presentation at school and different institutions came to sort of present, but what stood out to Varsity College was the fact that the presentation felt like a conversation. And then they even made an example for if you want to study accounting, for example, you'll be taught by CAs. So then that sort of ticked the box for me to study at Varsity College. From your point of view, Sean, why should any student study at the School of Finance and Accounting at the IIE Varsity College?
I think over the years we've built a good solid reputation. Our students have done well when they've left us and gone out into both the auditing profession and commerce. And I just think our track record speaks for ourselves. So a student knows that he's going to get personal attention from us, good delivery of lecturers, and he's likely to succeed as a professional in the business world.
As a student who's almost done with his qualification, what are the skills or competencies that I should have gained from my experience or from my studies here at Varsity College?
In terms of the psycho-competency framework, our degree is not only designed to develop your technical skills, which is the knowledge that you learn in the classroom, but it's also designed to develop those pervasive skills, as we broadly call them, that you should have had by the time you leave us. So it's things like digital acumen, communication skills. So all those ICE tasks, etc., that we made you do that were a little bit painful, they were all designed to develop those skills in you. So you should be able to think critically, have good IT skills, be a good communicator, be able to work with teams. Do you think you've learned some of those skills?
I've learned a lot, especially with the integrated task where teamwork, it's a big must. As a chartered accountant, what other specialities or opportunities are available?
When you studied tax, you studied financial management, you studied auditing. So all of those are areas that you could choose to specialize in on completion of studying as a CA. So you could become a tax consultant, you could become an external auditor, you could become a financial consultant. So the choices are wide.
What advice would you give to me as a person who's pursuing this industry?
I think what you've got to remember is that as a CA, you're not necessarily going to go into accounting. CA is just the key to the door that is going to open for you. So it's going to open a vast array of career possibilities. Approximately 30% of CEOs on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange are chartered accountants. So you don't have to confine yourself to accounting.
Let's say I want to explore outside South Africa. Are there any possibilities or are there any opportunities that the Varsity College sort of offers to sort of help the students?
So the South African Institute of Chartered Accountants has entered into agreements with many countries around the world whereby your qualification will be instantly recognized in those countries. So you can move to Australia, New Zealand, the UK, and instantly walk into a job as a chartered accountant.
Sean, thank you for your time. Thank you for the wisdom that you've shared with us.
Thank you, Mtabisi, and thank you for chatting to me today. And I wish you everything of the best for the rest of the academic year and for your journey as a CASA.